look who decided to show up. I guess the legends are true. You do exist. Could you do me a huge favor and show up even later next time? That'd be sweet. Alright, look. If you want this gig, you gotta listen to directions. We both know I'm doing you a solid by letting you manage my girls. I mean, let's keep it 100 here. This is the closest you're getting to female interaction right now. That should be payment enough. And it will be, since that's the only payment you're getting. Let's not waste any more time. I'll start you out with one of our fresh prospects. Which one of these girls catches your eye? Good call. That's kind of who I was thinking too, but I'd say that no matter who you picked. Now that we've recruited her, we have to employ her. Otherwise, it's like, what was the point? It's pretty easy though. I'll show ya. Break open the all you gotta do to employ her is drag her from the girls section to the open position on the studio bar to the right. What did I say? Easy, right? Why don't we give our new employee a try? Let's have her do a quick cam show. Drag her from the studio bar to the building. Sweet. The cash she earns from camming gets deposited at the studio, so you have to pull it out if you want to spend it. To collect her earnings, $5. Clearly this girl is new to camming. I mean, look, it's a start, I guess. But if we're gonna make it in this industry, we need fans. You know, regulars. Desperate dudes with disposable income. We'll have to release some dirty photo sets for free. I don't like free, but we need the exposure. Let's have a legit shoot done. Drag her over to the photos. Similar to cam shows. Alright, so here's the deal with fans. Each new fan we get has a preference. Everybody has their kink, their fetish. I'm sure I don't need to explain what a fetish is to a sick freak like you, but it's important to go over anyway. I'll show you what I mean. Crack open the... Here you can see how many fans we have broken down by fetish. Looks like she had a small following before we hired her. Fans of a particular fetish will only watch girls who can satisfy that desire. People are picky about their porn like that. So if you had a bunch of dudes who were into black chicks, that's not going to help an Asian girl at all. You get it? When you send a girl to do a photo shoot, she's only going to interest new fans who match one of her fetishes. You can always see which fetishes a girl satisfies by checking. See? Her fetishes are listed right here. Each girl will naturally support a couple by default. Her current fan count, which is based on her fetishes, is down here. The more fans she has, the more money she'll earn camming. Let's have our girl do another cam show. Only this time, I'm gonna show you a special technique I call finger blasting. If you click on a building while a girl is there, it'll rush the activity so it's completed faster. It's pretty useful. We'll kick off a show as normal. Now click the shit out of that building. I'll keep the clock frozen so you can get... Look at that! That's some damn fine clicking. You can also click and hold if you want. Let's give that a try. Collect the cash from the cam. So far, so good. But we're not gonna make that fuck you money with only one girl to show off. There's a model agency in town that's bound to be ripe with hotties looking to make a quick buck. If you send one of our girls in there undercover to shill our studio, I'm sure she can line up some solid prospects. It's better than you going in there and creeping them out. I'm not saying you're busted, but you're not winning any pageants. Oh, and we ain't employing shit unless we open up a new position. We gotta invest in growing the business, you know? Here, why don't you pull up the invest? There are a lot of aspects of business. In order to employ a second girl, we need to invest in staffing, which we just happen to be able to afford. Imagine that. I'm too important. All right, moving up in the world. Nope. And there you have it. Those are most of the basics of running a cam girl operation. But don't forget, you work for me, and I expect results. I want to see him fast, too. I'm not getting any younger. I'll give you 3 weeks to get as many new fans as possible. That's 21 days. Anybody can do that. The more fans, the better. There are some dope-ass dick trophies in it for you, too. I made them myself. So remember, 21 days. The clock is ticking, so don't be dicking around on me. I want that big money, boy. I highly recommend starting out by recruiting and employing more girls, because 1 or 2 ain't gonna cut it. Now get back to work. I'll check in later to go over some other stuff with ya. Peace! Okie dokie. Oh shit, I forgot something. We're not running off slave labor here. We do have to pay these lovely ladies. I'll show you how we do payroll. Do me a favor and open up the books real quick. The payroll section shows a list of employed girls, what their current hourly rates are, and what we owe them. If we have the cash on hand. But be careful because the payroll will automatically process every night at midnight, even if we can't afford it. So I'm just saying, keep an eye on that. The last thing I need right now is you knocking us into debt. Oh, and pro tip, don't forget to invest in inventory. Just trust me, it's not my first time around the block. All done. By the way, when you're looking at new girls to recruit, there are a couple things to keep in mind. The music note represents her talent level. The higher her talent level is, the more money she earns per fan while camming. The little bow represents her style level. The higher her style level is, the more fans she will attract with photo shoots. But higher talent and style levels do come at a cost, as she will usually demand a higher hourly rate. So, you better be sure we can afford to take her on board before you go off hiring. If you want more details, you can hover over the music note and little bow icons. Last thing, this fan count here is how many of our existing fans would be interested in her, based on her fetishes.
Really? I'll try not to screw up. Give it a shot. How'd I do? Sure, why not? Not too bad. All right then. How'd I do?
Leave it to me. Anything else?
Give it a shot.
Sure thing.
Not too bad.
All done.
Sure, why not?
Leave it to me.
How'd I do?
That's that.
All right then.
Okie dokie.
Done with that.
Anything else?
Sure, why not?
Leave it to me.
How'd I do?
That's that.
Give it a shot.
Okie dokie.
Done with that.
All done.
Sure, why not?
Leave it to me.
Not too bad.
That's that.
Give it a shot.
Okie dokie.
Done with that.
Anything else? I'm getting the feeling that each time a girl does an activity, it stresses her out of it. The amount of stress is based on how much time the activity takes. If a girl reaches Fortunately, there's a relaxing day spa in town. You can drop a girl off here at any time and her stress will melt away. The more stressed out she is, the longer she'll spend at the spa. She'll always leave stress-free though.
Sure, why not?
All done.
Not too bad. All right then.
Leave it to me.
Done with that.
Anything else?
Give it a shot.
Okie dokie.
How'd I do?
All done.
All right then.
Leave it to me.
Not too bad.
That's that.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's